Have you ever imagined a place where ancient forts seem to whisper secrets of a forgotten era, where time-worn traditions are a way of life, and free-roaming predators weave through tales of royal legacies? Picture a village so steeped in mystery that every corner holds a story waiting to be discovered. Welcome to Alwar, a hidden gem nestled in Rajasthan, where stepping into its streets feels like traveling centuries back in time. Join us as we uncover the captivating story of Alwar, a land where history, enigma, and cultural heritage blend in ways that will leave you spellbound. Nowhere else does the harmony of tradition and modernity shine as brightly as it does in Alwar's vibrant festivals. Among these, Teej stands out, a festival brimming with color, music, and dance, dedicated to the sacred bond between husband and wife. It's a time when the city transforms into a living tapestry of devotion and joy. During Teej, the streets come alive with women dressed in flowing red saris adorned with intricate gold jewelry. Their radiant smiles light up the scene as they raise their hands in prayer, their voices joining together in song. They parade through the streets in grand processions, honoring the goddess Parvati and her union with Lord Shiva. The air buzzes with excitement as families unite, not only to worship but to celebrate their shared bonds and collective spirit. Unlike the formal customs seen in other parts of Rajasthan, Alwar's Teej has a unique, local charm. Folk musicians perform soulful melodies on traditional instruments, while women of all generations gather in the evenings to share stories, laugh, and dance together. This is far more than a religious ritual. It's a heartfelt community celebration that captures the very essence of life in Alwar. Ati Sharma, a local woman, shared her perspective. For us, Teej is about more than just wearing beautiful clothes or visiting the temple. It's a symbol of unity, a way for us to show that we face life's challenges together, with strength and dignity. When we celebrate Teej, we're not just honoring the gods, we're honoring one another. But Alwar has more to reveal. Hidden behind its bustling streets is a village forgotten by time, where people sustain themselves through an extraordinary traditional craft. Curious? Before we take you deeper into this intriguing story, take a moment to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss any of our latest adventures. Rajasthan, celebrated for its majestic palaces and grand fortresses, also conceals a sobering reality. In Alwar, an unspoken struggle unfolds, a community caught in a cycle where deeply personal and emotional acts have become a way to survive. Poverty, scarce resources, and limited opportunities have forced many into a life they would never choose. On the outskirts of Alwar, young girls clad in vibrant attire and heavy makeup wait by the roadside. Their clientele often consists of truck drivers and migrant laborers. For these girls, this isn't a matter of choice, it's a necessity. Their earnings sustain their families, covering basic needs such as food and medicine. This heartbreaking cycle has persisted for generations, with many following in the footsteps of their mothers. The roots of this plight run deep. Poverty, systemic inequality, and crippling debt leave few alternatives. Farming in this arid region is nearly impossible, and the scarcity of industries means jobs are rare. Education remains an unattainable luxury for most families, with children often unable to attend school. Instead, many young girls are forced into roles dictated by their family's financial struggles. One young woman shared her story, saying, "I was never asked. One day I was simply told, this is what you must do to save us." Mira's journey reflects this harsh reality. After her family fell into debt, she was pushed into the same work her ancestors had done. But Mira holds on to a glimmer of hope. She dreams of a brighter future for her younger sister Anaya. With the help of a local non-governmental organization, Mira learns skills like sewing and embroidery, which now provide a modest but vital income. Despite mounting pressures from her family and society, she is determined to break free from this cycle and secure a different path for Anaya. Mira's resilience is a testament to the human spirit. Her story illustrates that even in the darkest circumstances, the seeds of change can take root and grow. She stands as a beacon of hope for her community, proving that a better future is possible. What are your thoughts on the struggles and resilience of the women in Alwar? Share your feelings and ideas in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Can you imagine that even in today's modern world there are stories so mysterious that they defy explanation? One such place is Bangar Fort. No one dares to visit it after sunset, and the Archaeological Survey of India has declared it a danger zone. This eerie legend dates back to the 16th century and revolves around a princess named Ratnavati, pursued by a sorcerer who created a potion to make her love him. She saw through his deception, leading him to curse her and the kingdom. Locals claim the spirits of the princess and the sorcerer still haunt the area. Visitors near the fort report hearing voices and laughter. Some believe it is the spirit of a woman. There are also accounts of people vanishing near the fort, including a group of explorers who disappeared in the year 2017, leaving only their belongings behind. But Bangar is not the only site in Alwar with a chilling story. Near Tejara, locals speak of a temple where a bell rings at night, even though no one is present to ring it. In the year 2023, a travel blogger named Amit Sharma documented his visit to Bangar Fort. He recorded what seemed to be a woman whispering his name among the ruins. Initially, he dismissed it as the wind or an animal. But upon reviewing the footage, he realized no one else was there. Could this modern account be a clue to the fort's enigmatic legend? The haunted tales of Alwar are not just folklore. They are a lingering presence that continues to captivate visitors. Whether the curse of Bangar has a scientific explanation or is a warning tied to ancient forces, the mystery remains deeply rooted in the land. What do you think about these strange and mysterious stories? Would you dare to visit and uncover the secrets for yourself? We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Stay with us for our next chapter, where we explore more legends from the heart of Rajasthan. Alwar's vibrant culture is a treasure trove of traditions that are both visually stunning and deeply meaningful, offering a glimpse into a world that is as timeless as it is evolving. Among these is the exquisite art of henna, or mendi, where women's hands are adorned with intricate swirling patterns during festivals and weddings. These designs are not merely decorative. They hold profound cultural significance, symbolizing beauty, femininity, and the rhythm of life. It is said that the darker the color of the henna, the deeper the bond between husband and wife. Another captivating tradition is camel racing, a spectacle that draws visitors from across the region. More than just a sport, camel racing celebrates these hardy animals that have been essential to Rajasthan's rural life for centuries. Races are held during festivals like Holi and Diwali, where riders guide their camels across the desert at breakneck speed, kicking up clouds of golden dust as crowds roar with excitement. This lively event blends the ancient and the modern, enchanting both locals and tourists alike. Alwar is more than its ancient forts and colorful festivals. Its rugged hills and lush forests reveal the wild beauty of Rajasthan. At the heart of this natural haven is Sariska Tiger Reserve, home to the majestic Royal Bengal tiger. Entering Sariska feels like stepping into a raw and untamed world. Sunlight filters through towering trees, the air filled with earthy aromas. Beneath this calm lies a world teeming with life and danger. Tigers, the apex predators of this ecosystem, are reclaiming their rightful place. At dawn, the jungle stirs with the sounds of chirping birds and rustling leaves, pierced by the distant growl of a tiger. These magnificent creatures are making a slow yet steady return, offering hope for the forest and its delicate ecosystem. In 2005, Sariska lost all its tigers, but after years of dedicated conservation, the population has rebounded, with around 25 tigers now roaming its forests. Picture yourself on a jeep safari, winding through dusty trails, every sense alive. The forest whispers ancient secrets as movement in the bushes brings you to a halt. A low growl rumbles, and for an instant, golden eyes meet yours before fading into the shadows. This is Sariska, wild and extraordinary. Sariska's revival is a powerful story of teamwork. Initiatives like Project Tiger, launched in 1973, focus on habitat recovery, anti-poaching, and creating safe passages for tigers. Local communities are key partners, with villagers and farmers acting as protectors, recognizing the benefits of a thriving tiger population. The tiger's return represents more than survival. It signals a healthier ecosystem. As top predators, tigers manage herbivore populations, enabling plants to flourish and fostering biodiversity. Their presence supports species like leopards, hyenas, and migratory birds, creating a thriving and balanced habitat. Let's delve deeper into Alwar's lesser-known treasures. Among its most extraordinary yet overlooked marvels is Chand Bauri, a stepwell from the 10th century, located in the village of Abaneri, nearly 90 kilometers away from Alwar. Stepwells, known locally as bauris, were not just water reservoirs, they served as vital community hubs. But Chand Bauri is no ordinary bauri. It is a stunning feat of geometry, featuring 3,500 perfectly aligned steps that cascade down 13 stories into the earth. The precision of its design is truly awe-inspiring, making it one of the largest and deepest stepwells in all of India. Adding to its allure are the captivating legends tied to it. Local folklore claims that Chand Bauri was constructed in a single night by spirits, as such an intricate structure seemed beyond the ability of human hands in so little time. Walking along its edges, you might feel a whisper of history in the air, evoking images of the countless lives that once descended those steps in search of water. About 10 kilometers from Alwar lies the Vijay Mandir Palace, a 105-room masterpiece built in the 19th century by Maharaja Jai Singh. Originally intended as a retreat from the formalities of courtly life, the palace now stands in semi-abandonment, slowly being reclaimed by the embrace of nature. Encircled by a serene lake, the palace is a striking testament to Alwar's regal history. Its intricate architecture reflects the grandeur of a bygone era, but its vacant halls whisper tales of neglect and the inexorable passage of time. Strolling through its overgrown gardens and gazing at its weathered facade, visitors are struck by a poignant mix of splendor and decay. Access to the palace requires special permission, which adds an element of exclusivity and mystery. For the fortunate few who enter its grounds, the experience is like stepping into a fragment of history, frozen in time and waiting to be rediscovered. Nestled within the undulating Aravalli Hills, around 13 kilometers from Alwar, lies Silasur Lake, a serene, scenic retreat that feels far removed from the city's lively markets. As you draw closer, a breathtaking panorama unfolds. A sparkling lake encircled by lush green hills. Constructed in 1845 by Maharaja Vinay Singh, the lake was originally designed as a reservoir to supply water to Alwar. Today, it serves as a peaceful getaway for those in search of calm and solitude. Perched along its edge is the Silasur Lake Palace, once a royal hunting lodge, now a heritage hotel offering mesmerizing views of the water and the surrounding hills. Picture yourself at the lake during sunset, the sky ablaze with hues of orange and pink, the air alive with the sounds of birdsong. It's a perfect setting to relax and reconnect with nature. And for the adventurous, keep an eye on the shoreline. You might just catch sight of a mugger crocodile basking in the sun. Yes, these fascinating creatures call Silasur Lake home, adding a thrilling touch to its tranquil beauty. Tucked away in the depths of the Sariska Tiger Reserve, the Pandupal Temple is one of Alwar's hidden treasures. According to ancient lore, this sacred site is linked to the epic Mahabharata, where the Pandava brothers are said to have sought refuge during their exile. Dedicated to Lord Hanuman, it's believed that the deity himself appeared here to bless the Pandavas. What sets Pandupal apart is its unique location. Visitors must traverse the heart of Sariska's wilderness to reach the temple, often encountering playful monkeys, vibrant peacocks, and even wild deer along the way. The temple itself is unassuming, but profoundly spiritual, and the journey feels like a pilgrimage through both history and nature. Every Tuesday and Saturday, the temple comes alive with pilgrims seeking blessings. The air vibrates with the sound of prayers and the fragrant aroma of incense. On quieter days, however, Pandupal transforms into a haven of peace, where the rustle of leaves and the distant call of a tiger serve as reminders of the surrounding wilderness. For those yearning for a profound spiritual journey, the Neelkant Mahadev Temple, situated around 30 kilometers from Alwar, is a destination worth exploring. Perched high atop a hill, this ancient temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva and offers breathtaking panoramic views of the surrounding landscape. Believed to be over 1,000 years old, the temple boasts intricate carvings that bring scenes from Hindu mythology to life. Yet what truly sets Nishant Mahadev apart is the deep tranquility that surrounds it. Many visitors described feeling an unshakable sense of peace as they sit on the temple steps, gazing out at the endless horizon. India is often called a land of contrasts, a place where vibrant festivals, ancient temples, and diverse traditions coexist within one of the world's oldest civilizations. Yet, for visitors, this rich cultural mosaic can sometimes feel overwhelming or unfamiliar. Navigating India's complex cultural and religious landscape can be both a fascinating and challenging experience for those unaccustomed to its intricacies. Most visitors are met with warmth and generosity, but misunderstandings or tensions may arise when cultural or religious customs are unintentionally overlooked. Let's delve into how these situations unfold, the reasons behind them, and how travelers can engage with sensitivity and respect. India is home to a multitude of religions, including Hinduism, Islam, Christianity, Sikhism, Buddhism, Jainism, and others. Each faith brings its own unique rituals, traditions, and sacred spaces, deeply woven into everyday life. For foreigners, this diversity is captivating, but it calls for a certain level of awareness and understanding. Consider temple visits as an example. In many temples, visitors are required to remove their shoes, cover their heads in specific areas, and wear modest clothing. In Sikh gurudwaras, covering the head is mandatory, while in mosques, maintaining silence and proper decorum is essential. For those unfamiliar with these practices, even seemingly small missteps, like wearing shoes in a sacred space, can unintentionally cause offense. In India, clothing often holds deeper significance, symbolizing not just personal expression but also cultural values and respect for tradition. Foreigners, particularly women, may sometimes feel observed or judged based on their attire, especially in more conservative areas. In rural regions or religious settings, modest dress is generally expected. This means covering the shoulders, avoiding tight or revealing clothing, and occasionally using a scarf to cover the head when visiting temples or mosques. While urban areas tend to be more relaxed, even there, attire that is perceived as inappropriate by local standards might attract stares or comments. A French woman residing in Jaipur shared her experience. "I wore a sleeveless dress on a hot day and immediately felt self-conscious due to the looks I received. I didn't intend to offend anyone, but soon realized I needed to be more considerate about my clothing choices in public." If you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Your support means a lot to us. Click on the video that appears on your screen right now. I'm sure you'll love this content. Comment below about the next country you want to see featured on our channel. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thanks for joining us. Leave a comment, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe for more interesting videos. See you in the next video.